What's going on, guys? Just bringing you my pre-draft interviews for Jack's Bright White, and I hope you enjoy. I'll see you in a bit.
Well played out there tonight. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the GM of the Washington Wizards. We currently have the 6th pick in the draft and are narrowing down our list of draft targets. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. This next question is more how you feel about what we're doing here in Washington. Having recently traded away our former cornerstone in Gilbert Arenas, the franchise turned a new page in that we brought in a lot of very talented young guys, headlined by John Wall. With the group we have now, do you feel like you'd fit in?
Okay, so with the Wizards, I have a good pairing up with John Wall, the point guard, and we've got a good young team, and hopefully that'll be good, and 6th pick in the draft would be nice.
Oh, most definitely. Looking at what you have, I love all the young talent on the roster. You've got players at every position that are oozing with potential. This is a great team for me to get in with on the ground floor and develop my skills as they develop theirs. With a little team chemistry, I feel like we could be contenders in a few years.
Interesting. Next question. Being in the NBA brings a lot of responsibilities, and some people just aren't ready for it, if you know what I mean. What are your plans once you get that first paycheck?
To be honest, that's something I haven't given much thought. Right now, I'm completely focused on my game and getting drafted in the lottery. Hopefully top 5, man. That'd be nice.
That's great. Those answers were music to our ears. With any luck, you'll fall to us in the draft. Good game out there tonight, son. I'm the GM of the Raptors, and I must say I was impressed with your performance. We have the 5th pick in the draft, and I'm considering using it on you. I'd like to ask you a couple of questions real quick, if you don't mind. We feel like we have a great young core in Andrea Bargnani, Ed Davis, and DeMar DeRozan. We would love to grow that core with another exceptional young talent. Do you think you can be that guy?
I'm not going to the Raptors, even though the 5th pick in the draft would be nice, but I'm going to talk ass to them.
I don't know that I can answer that without having played with those guys. We need to be able to get along on the court and off the court. I don't want to sit here, pump my fists, and tell you that we're going to win a championship in year 1, but I think with some time under our belts, there's definitely some potential if we can all get along.
Next question. Talk about what you have to improve on as you make the jump to the next level. We'd like to see what you think about your game as a whole.
I don't believe in the definition of anyone having a perfect game, but I really don't feel like I need to change my game to be successful at the next level. I think my talents speak for themselves, and I'm not about to go changing my game just because I'm playing against some new, allegedly better opponents.
Thanks for your time. It was a little disappointing, to be honest, but I appreciate you being upfront with us. Good job out there tonight. I really appreciate you giving us a few minutes of your time. We have the 8th pick in the draft and are interested in your talents. We just want to pick your brain a little before we decide. Let's get to it. The team that we built here in Detroit was a rebuilding effort that didn't quite pan out. Obviously, it's difficult to predict the future, but I expect to see a fair amount of roster turnover as we work towards retooling the lineup for another rebuilding effort. How comfortable would you feel coming into a situation where the roster is in a state of flux?
So the Pistons want to take me at the 8th pick of the draft. I think that's pretty reasonable, but is Detroit the right team for me? Let's find out.
It sounds to me like you're asking if I'm comfortable losing in the short term. Sure, I can handle that for a little while as I learn the NBA game. It's not the biggest motivator in the world, but if you're telling me that you guys have a master plan, I can definitely get on board with that as long as it doesn't hold my game back.
Okay, last question. How did you feel about your game tonight? What stood out to you?
Great, man. I feel great. I really feel like I put my talents on display out there. When you guys go back and watch the tape, I think you'll realize what you'd be getting in me. A future all-star, no doubt, baby.
Okay then, I think we got what we needed. Appreciate you taking the time to meet with us.
Okay, so welcome to the 2011 draft in New York, presented by 2K Sports. Just showing you, so I am predicted to go at 6th pick, and Mr. Vesely there at 7th, so just showing you all the other ones, and obviously Nick Brown at the 4th pick. That is obviously Jonas Volucinas, who stayed another year in his Lithuanian team, and he's going to dominate this year. So I like looking at this because it's just, oh, they've revealed the one for 2K13 as well, but I'm pretty happy with where I'm about to fall, and it should be good to see. So I'm just showing you the whole first round here, and they all have their portraits. So David Stern here, he can shut the hell up, so, because I know it's annoying because you have to watch for about 2 minutes, and it gets annoying. So I'm cutting here to the 4th pick. Will I go to the Raptors? They call up, and they take Nick Brown, which is not a surprise at all because they always seem to take him. So next up, with the 6th pick in the draft, we have me in the Wizards. Could we? Can we get it? Yep, I'm drafted to the Wizards. John Wall, baby. So basically, because now you know what team he's going to be on, I will release AntoDaBoss top 10 plays tonight, and thanks for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for more and check out my previous videos in the link.